Hey folks, this is Hal Runkle, author of ScreamFree Parenting, and this is your Ask Hal question. Help, my teenager has just been suspended from the big playoff game because he violated some team rules and he is freaking out. What do I do? All right, I want to tell you a story. It's an amazing story. It's one of my favorite from the whole youth sports world, a world I was very familiar with coaching my son growing up in travel baseball. But this story comes from several decades ago, and it involved a tennis player named Bjorn Borg. Now, what's interesting is what Bjorn Borg is known for is this Swedish cyborg, this machine, because on the court he was totally emotionless. And that was in direct contrast to John McEnroe, who was freaking out all the time and screaming all over the place. But Bjorn Borg was calm and cool. But the interesting thing was that's not how he was growing up. He freaked out all the time, smashed rackets, threw rackets, cussed out everybody, including the judge. When he was a coming youth player, that's how he was. And finally his dad just said, no, that's enough. In the middle of a big match, Bjorn Borg throws his racket, smashes his racket, yelling. His dad calmly but surely walked into the middle of the court, took his son by the arm and said, you are done. You're not going to play like this. You can play, but not like this. And took him out. So the dad actually suspended the kid from the game. And what's amazing is he then learned that reining in his emotions is the very best thing he can do for his game. Well, congratulations. Your son is learning a fantastic lesson relatively early in life that, you know what, there are choices we have and there are consequences. He made a choice that enforces some consequences from the team, and that means sitting this game out. Good. It's a great time to learn that lesson. I think anytime our kids learn lessons, hard lessons in life earlier, when the consequences are relatively minor over the scope of their lives, it's better. Think about it. What happens when he violates some company rules and gets fired and loses his dream job? Because he thought somehow he was above the rules. And back when he was on the basketball team and he violated a team rule, mom called and yelled at the coach, and somehow he was able to skip out on the natural consequences of his actions. Well, guess what? Now he's run into real life as a 27-year-old thinking he's still entitled to do whatever he wants and he's above the rules, and he gets fired from his dream job and he wants to come back home and live with you. What you can do now is come alongside him, shoulder to shoulder, and say, this is one of those difficult times in life. The reality is, discipline in life is inevitable. We can either discipline ourselves or have life discipline us. That's our choice. And you can help him see that in this critical time. And it can end up being one of those life-changing moments that alters the direction of his life forevermore. I hope it is. Okay, it's been your Ask Hal question. There's plenty more Q&A on the Pause platform. You can always send in a question to our Facebook page or ask Hal at ScreamFree.com.